Welcome to a Medic Mindset Microsode. I'm Ginger Locke. The microsodes are short episodes to feed the always curious brains of Medic Mindset listeners. I wanted to get this audio out in January because, if you're like me, you've been thinking about how you want to spend your time in the new year. The audio in this episode is from an opportunity I had to speak to graduating paramedic students. And instead of the usual, go get 'em tiger, change the world kind of graduation rhetoric, I went a different route. I thought deeply about when I've been the happiest in the profession. And my advice is a little unusual, but I hope you'll consider, is it possible that doing fewer things, taking on less, but doing those things better might increase your happiness and add meaning to your work? Having happy paramedics, in my opinion, is important in its own right. But we also know having happy paramedics at the patient's bedside translates to good care of the sick and injured. So here's my advice to paramedics on finding meaning and happiness in the profession. Welcome to a special edition of the Medic Mindset Podcast, made for the graduates of the paramedic program at City College of San Francisco. Thanks to Megan Corey for inviting me to send this. It's truly an honor, and she can attest that I wasted no time in responding to her request. My name is Ginger Locke, and I'm an EMS educator in Austin, Texas. I created and host a podcast that explores the psychology of paramedics. My job is teaching medics to take good care of sick people, but my passion is creating a culture in EMS where medics can have happiness and longevity in the job. So to that end, this talk will contain one piece of advice. At a time in your life where there are surely endless opportunities around every corner, my advice is this: do less. It takes tremendous discipline and courage to say no. You will be invited to say yes over and over and over again in this job. You will be offered overtime, lots and lots of overtime. You will be offered opportunities to join select teams, or to head up projects, or to take a second job, to lead a monthly training, to join committees. And I have no doubt you will love caring for patients. This advice is about what to do with all of the other requests you will get for your time. The founder of CD Baby and a one-time resident of San Francisco, Derek Sivers, follows this rule when making decisions about which endeavors to pursue and which to turn down. He says this, and these are his words: when deciding whether to do something, if you feel anything less than, wow, that would be amazing, absolutely, hell yeah, then he says, say no. When you say no to most things, you leave room in your professional life to really throw yourself completely into that rare thing that makes you say, heck yeah. Well, he says hell yeah, but I say heck yeah. Every time you're asked to take on a role, in addition to caring for the sick and injured, if you're not saying heck yeah about it, have the courage to say no. We're all busy. We've all taken on too much. Saying yes to less is the secret to longevity in this career. So what brings you joy? Which endeavors will bring meaning to your work life? Because almost immediately as a paramedic, you will be asked to take on additional roles. Do you want to be an educator? A shift leader? A researcher? Do you want to do public education? Over the course of this next year, notice which parts of the profession are the hell yeah, I love this. EMS needs focused medics who are courageous enough to say no to most things so that they can say yes to one focused slice of EMS that they can absolutely get into. Double down on that. This is how you will make a difference for the profession and what I believe will bring you meaning and joy in your daily life as a paramedic. Thanks again to Megan for the chance to share what I've learned from the essentialists and the minimalists who influenced my life. Because of them, my work days are packed with joyous meaning. Who knew that declining opportunities would actually fill up my days, fill them up with work I love, like this opportunity to speak to you? Congratulations on your graduation, and thank you for your time.